So a few years back, Toyota and Subaru joined in a wholly strategic alliance to develop a new rear-drive entry-level performance car. That hot pairing birthed two twins, the Subaru BRZ and the Toyota 86. Somewhere along the way, Toyota decided that in America, the new car should sell under the Scion banner. Thus, we have this, the Scion FR-S. The shiny new hook Scion can use to lure car buyers into Toyota's metaphorical bass boat. Alright, enough of that. What you want to know is, what is it like to drive on a racetrack?
I'm so impressed with the FR-S. If you think of Scion as the purveyor of overly styled econo boxes, this is the car that's going to change your mind. One of the things that's so nice about the FR-S is that the sight lines are so eminently clear. You can see all the way out and see the entire track in front of you, and you can also see the top bubbles of the fender, so it makes placing the car on the track really easy. The stability control system is pretty intrusive, even in the more permissive sport mode. Luckily, you can disable the system and unleash the full handling capabilities of the FR-S. And my, is it capable! Every little adjustment to the throttle, every move of the steering wheel is met with an immediate reaction from the chassis. It's just such a fun car to drive, so responsive. Maybe the best thing about the FR-S is just how willing it is to play. You can step the tail out, no problem. It's very controllable, easily caught. Good times. It really is the whole package too. With all the handling capabilities, you would hope that the seats would hold you in place, and man, do they ever. Even camera god Mike Delano can keep himself in place while trying to shoot what I'm talking about right now. I love the brakes. Really nice firm pedal feel and good, consistent, powerful braking lap after lap.
Now here's something odd. At low speeds, like on this autocross course, understeer reigns supreme, sapping some of the joyful spirit exhibited on the big track. Notice the big black streaks aft of the front tires? They're the result of fast-lapping journalists and overtaxed tires. Take note, autocrossers, suspension tweaks might be in order, starting with the stiffer rear-end roll bar. Still, Scion's rear-drive entry can be coaxed into sideways action. Here's pro drifter Ken Gucci demonstrating a flawless figure eight.
It's actually pretty easy. I mean, the car's very predictable, and it's light and nimble.
Clearly, you can have casual conversations while doing this.
I can do this with one hand if I wanted to.
Can you stick a leg out the window? That's what all the cool drifters do, right?
Don't need it.
No.
Here I am, attempting to duplicate that Gucci magic. Plenty of FR-S's will find themselves on the racetrack, but most will live out their days on the street. How does it perform in the real world?
The FR-S's suspension skews to the firm side of the automotive spectrum, but it's a sports car, so we can't be surprised. Given what it was born to do, ride comfort is perfectly acceptable. At least it will be until Scion Nation decides to ditch the stock 17s and throw some wicked low pro 20s on here. Standard transmission is this lovely 6-speed close ratio manual. Great things about it include nice short throws, positive engagement, and the fact that it's coupled with an engine that when you blip the throttle, it's willing to rev, making for seamless heel-toe downshifts. The FR-S isn't about pure power. If it was, it'd be more obvious to you that I've had the car floored in third since this bit began. That's not me complaining, mind you. The 2-liter 200 horsepower flat 4 pulls just fine, and it has a really nice growly sound to it. More important, it keeps the price down, and it opens up room at the top for a more powerful FR-S in the future.
During aggressive driving, the 6-speed automatic can be hesitant to downshift, but at least when it gets around to it, it does so with a nice automated blip of the throttle. The interior is as big as it needs to be, but no bigger. If you're sitting in the front seats, it's kind of like you're wearing the FR-S like a fitted t-shirt. It's cozy, but comfortable. And then there are the back seats. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the sacrifice of those brave souls willing to cram themselves in this inhospitable cocoon.
The FR-S is billed as a 2+2, but with minimal headroom, nearly non-existent legroom, my feet crammed under the front seat, that 2+2 really equals more like 3.3.
Though compact, the interior feels smartly designed and features nice materials that elevate it above typical Scion fare. I'd be inclined to complain about the unintuitive nature of the audio systems, but the music of the Flat 4 helps me forget. Finishing off, here are a few quick facts. Pictures can be deceptive. In real life, the Scion FR-S is small. For example, it measures 15.6 inches less lengthy than a Hyundai Genesis coupe. In person, those tidy dimensions give the FR-S a tasty glaze of visual charm. Like all Scions, there will be a ton of FR-S accessories available, ranging from functional to simply flashy. If you care about fuel economy, get the automatic. If you don't care about fuel economy, use the standard Torsen limited slip differential to go drifting or something. The FR-S costs a hair under $25,000, including destination. Choosing the automatic ups that by $1,100. If you're ever bored, you can make a game out of finding the Subaru logos hidden throughout the FR-S. It's like an Easter egg hunt for car nerds. So what's the bottom line? Should you buy a Scion FR-S? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, but you'll be missing out on the supreme nimbleness of the Mazda Miata. Even longer answer, yes, provided you don't need or want the extra room or power afforded by the similarly priced Ford Mustang and Hyundai Genesis coupe. Competition aside, the love child of Subaru and Toyota is a charming, sporty little chunk of automotive passion. It rekindles a performance heritage that looked dead and gives us hope for Toyota and Scion's future. I think I love it, and I think you will too.